Virgo, it's Jane from Divine Rail. I'm going to do your reading again. I just did a reading there before, but at the end I mentioned Libra, and I felt like Libra energy was sort of within it at the end. So I just wanted to do it again, just in case. I mean, you know, it was talking about this sort of a happy home and Ten of Pentacles energy, which was great. But then there was heartache, and you know, it was also talking about stability, or this, you know, perhaps there could have been stability or the suggestion of a higher commitment. But then there was the King of Wands type of energy where, you know, and it was connected to heartbreak. So it's as if there's been some sort of clear energy that's totally been quite heartbreaking or something. So that was the general present energy. And then the very near future, within the next 7 days, is sort of the Queen of Swords, coming from absolute truth, not taking any BS, quite cold, but it's because she understands everything, you know, all the hurt, and she's not having it anymore. So that was quite very much in the very near energy. And as a suggestion, what it was giving us was the you know, there's a solid offer that's potentially coming, and that's the you know, a grounded offer, and that was the suggestion for betterment moving forward, and also to, you know, maintain your position, ward off competition, that kind of thing. So that's just to give whoever that might resonate for. And at the end, you know, it did say about Libra. So you know, perhaps there is a Libra somewhere in someone's energy, and that might make sense for someone. But I did want to redo the reading, so there you go. So we're doing another reading for you. So this is Virgo, and the reason I've got the stone here is because it's actually coming to my reality again, and it's a transformational crystal for anyone who isn't aware. And the last time this popped in for me, there was a huge transformation going on, and I just feel like I'm going to do this for all of the star signs this week for some reason. So okay, so here we go for Virgo. We're talking about Virgo. Isn't Libra. So what are the very past energy, very near past energy for Virgo? I'm still trying to say Libra. So we've got the right. This is the Nine of Wands. This is about, you know, you've worked really hard and put this hope and success here. You've worked really hard, but it's going to pay off, this hope and success. And that's in the very recent past energy there. So what's in the current energies now for Virgo? What's in the current energies for Virgo, please? Right. So the Temperance. So this is all about, oh, this is lovely, ethereal. There's lots of ethereal things, you know, and we dream and all these beautiful things. But it's about bringing this beautiful, angelic, really ethereal, beautiful energy into the earth, you know, grounding it now. You know, we can have so many lofty ideas and all of that, but, you know, it's about grounding it. And Temperance is about patience, isn't it, as well? So you can see this angel is, you know, she, both holding Two of Cups, really, and all of the emotions connecting between them in the ethereal as well. She's got one foot, you can see she's got one foot very much grounded, and one foot in the emotions and the ethereal. So it's all about grounding it all. Because you know, you've come through lots of pushing through, and it's been tough. So, and there's hope and success. So bring it on, bring these dreams into reality. That's what we're saying here in the present energy. Anything else for the present energy for Virgo, please? Current energies for Virgo. Right, so this is the end of a cycle as well. So we've come through all the hard carry on, and you know, we're at the end of a cycle. A brand new cycle begins. So that's great. So well done. That's you. Well done, Virgo. Yay. Okay, anything else for the current energy for Virgo? Because there's been heartbreak. So you're coming through. Yeah, I mean, this was in the reading I just did for yourselves, really, that I didn't end up keeping. But I told you all of it that it was about anyway, so we'll get an extra here. So yeah, so you've pushed through, there's some sort of heartbreak as well. But you do want these dreams to come into reality. It's the end of a new cycle starting. So, but that's very much still in the energy there. And the Magician was actually in your in your energy as well, which I didn't mention there before, and that's still coming out again. So when cards repeat, it does mean something. But be careful, because this Magician's come out with the devil energy here. It's the devil energy is about all of the 3D aspects, really, isn't it? It's all of the. It can be the toxic things, that these two are connected, but they don't need to be. They're very loose, those chains, but they choose to be, and this. So be careful that you're using your Magician energy wisely as well, moving you forward in a good way, because you have had heartbreak here. Yeah, just with it coming out together with the toxic thing. You don't want to be, because of heartbreak, wishing anyone not in a good way, because it's just literally a waste of energy, isn't it? You want to be putting it into things that are good. So just be aware of that. There's a bit of obsessions or addictions, toxic connections. That does make sense with a heartbreak thing. But you are coming through the end of a cycle, which is good to move on to a new one. So anything else for the current energy for Virgo, please? Empress. Well, great. So if you're in your Empress energy, which is the more female aspects of the Empress, it's all of the queens rolled into one there. Don't get caught up in genders either, because it can just be the aspects within us. But yeah, so this, that's Empress energy is around you as well. So that's great. That's great news if you're the Magician coming from an Empress way. Being very strong in your energy, having come through such a tough time. Now I'm going to pick that because my cards are not normally upside down, so I'm going to actually take notice of that, because that's the reminiscing, loving energy of loving times connected, but upside down it's the end of all that. It's sort of as if you're letting go of all of that, and that's in the current energy too, which makes sense when there's heartbreak there. So okay, any more for the current energy for Virgo, please? So yeah, it seems like you've gone through a tough time but come to the end of a cycle. So great. And this is fab. So you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So come on, it's time for lots of good luck again now with the Empress energy and Magician that you are, to manifest everything that you want. But remember, this is also telling you good decisions create good luck. So make the good decisions and be wise about it. And that's what's in your energy right now. So great. Anything else for the current energy for Virgo? Remember, if you see a card that repeats, I'll try and keep them in the camera though. Then it might be something for you. Just look it up on Google for the meaning behind it. All right. Well, listen. We'll move towards the transformational stones on the on your pushing through card and your hope and success. And this is also a success stone as well. Transformation and success there. Well done. Bring your dreams into reality with that Magician, and you're the Empress. Make good decisions, and it's a new cycle start, and bring it on. So what's in the very near future? We're talking about within the next 7 days, really. For Virgo. Remember, if you see a card that repeats, it could be an extra meaning for you. Okay, what's this one? Queen of Swords. So being very strong, not taking any BS. Sometimes, yeah, it can be a bit cold, but it's only because she's still loving. It's just she's and I'm saying she again, it could be he, she, but it's more the female energies, feminine energies. So she's seen it all. She's had enough. She's had betrayals, hurts, and everything, and she's not having it, and it's not taking any BS. So that's the energy moving forward, because you've been pushing through. And now you've had heartbreak. You're not doing that reminiscing anymore. You're being your full Empress. You're bringing in what you truly want into your life. Just be careful of that toxic, either connection or obsessions or addictions. And I came out with a Magician. You don't want to be, you don't want to be, be careful, because the Magician is manifesting, isn't it? And it's manifesting energy, and you certainly don't want to be manifesting anything that's not going to be useful and helpful and loving and all of that going forward. So I think that's really the main thing to be careful of, from what I can see. But it's, being your Empress is great. So what else for the very near future energy for Virgo? Oh, King of Swords as well. Well, this is actually a pair as well, isn't it? It's a soul connection, it can be. So it might be, Queen of Swords coming together with the King of Swords. Both not taking any BS whatsoever, and can be, the King can be quite logical. Are you coming from a very much, someone's being truly hurt here if they're coming from a Queen and a King of Swords energy, where it's just totally mind, keeping in the mind, forgetting about the heart at the moment. I mean, you can see this card's upside down. They're not having any of it. Right, and what else for the very near future energy? Right, so again, more Page of Swords is about trying to find truth, though. I mean, remember there's a bit of obsessive thinking and all of that, addictions or whatever. So this is about stalking. It's stalker type energy. It's wanting to find out more information on social media and things like that. So even though you're coming from very cold, harsh, I'm not having anything, I'm keeping logical here. But I also want to be, there is probably still a bind currently going on, and you want to be finding out more information still. So you just want the truth. You keeping to truth and wanting the truth, and got a bit cold about it at the moment. Which can be quite understandable if you've gone through hurt. So, but also in the energy as well is the Ace of Wands, which is very much a very, very passionate new beginning. So that looks like it's coming in the energy as well, and this can be sometimes quite a phallic symbol. It's very, very passionate wand type of thing. So so any more for the very near future energy for Virgo? Right, well, so this is about the win at all cost type of energy as well. So be careful with that one as well. So this person, he's won the swords, he's got all the swords. There's a lot of swords in this very near future energy. Swords can be about truth, but also about overthinking in our heads as well. So yeah, he's won, but he's won at all costs, and other people aren't happy around. So be careful of that being very cool because of a hurt type of energy, and remember there is that. I was a bit concerned about that Magician coming out with the toxic thing, because we can, we don't want to be going the other way of causing, sometimes we do have to forgive it all and let go and all of that. So yeah, just be careful with that as well. Anything else for the very near future energy for Virgo? All right, so I hope that's okay for you, Virgo. The last thing we'll do is just give find out a bit of a suggestion on on what you do. I mean, you know, it's funny with yours, you've got that total end of a cycle and all the hurt and betrayal, you know, transformation into a brand new cycle. Cycles can sometimes be 10 years or whatever, but, you know, you're changing, and this is very much the success, and, you know, success and transformation seems to be very much what's going on with you, Virgo. So if there's anything to help Virgo move more into betterment and be better, you know, the better move forwards for them, what would that be? Again, it's about truth. Wow. It's all about coming from truth for you, isn't it? You've had enough of the BS for sure. Well, this is a Knight of Swords. This is a truthful communication. It's coming in fast. So that's your suggestion of coming from truth. Right. Anything else as a message for Virgo to help them in betterment? I think that's it. Let's have a look. Is it? Perhaps one more, eh? Do we need one more or not? Just a quick more check, and then I think that's it. I think that's all you need to know at the minute. Come from truth, fast night communication of truth, coming in a message, giving a message or receiving one. But that's your move to betterment. This message is honest communication. Honest communication. There you go. I think that's it. All right, good luck, Virgo, and I'll see you next week.